Already we are for round number 5 against Isaac Neto 57. We're on the play. Yes, I'd like to play first. Oh, it's so close. This hand would be really good if basically any card in it were a green source. Besides this mountain. We're gonna have to mulligan that. On the, I tend to keep one land hands a lot of the time on the draw, especially when I have a 6 land hand, but not on the play. That's too risky. So I'm gonna keep this one. It's not great. Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna keep it on top because it's actually gonna be like the only thing I can play on my turn 2. So it's really tough to know if you should keep like stuff like Bolt on top against an unknown opponent. And possibly I shouldn't have, just so I could, I don't know. Let's go ahead and kill that right away, because that reeks of a second Pit Skulk. Pow. All right, this will be an interesting matchup. So we should be able to go bigger and wider than them for sure. But if they just get some Pit Skulks down, or like this Ledge Walker that I can never block, we could have some bad stuff happen to us. Colony Garden's actually a great draw. It's actually a good time for me to... I don't think I can Living Totem here. Is it going to let me also use it? Oh my god, I could have done that the whole time. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to actually do that. But... I actually don't know. So... You guys are probably yelling at me. So I have even more punts than I thought. Holy smokes, there's so many. Ugh. So I'm 8-0 in games, and I punted like 1 billion times already, approximately. All right, so here comes the Pit Skulks that they have, would be my guess. Maybe like a Burning Tree Emissary. No, they didn't have a Burning Tree Emissary before, so they probably don't have one now. Alrighty. So I can play both these scatters, I think. They have another Pit Skulk. Yeah, I mean, this was all like fairly obvious that they had this stuff. So I can't play both scatters. So I think I'm just gonna play a scatter. Hold up Bolt. Kind of just want to just bolt right away. Yeah. Let's just bolt this right now. Let's see if they have mutagenic growth. Doesn't look like it. Oh, why am I playing that now? Let's just pass the turn here. So obviously I've basically told my opponent what I have in my hand, but we've got bigger creatures than them, so they can't really attack unless they play a Pump Spell or a Rancor. And if I draw any sort of Pump Spell, I'm probably just gonna be able to one-shot my opponent. Like a Dino Charge would definitely kill my opponent. Dino Charge is sweet. All right, Nest Invader is like OP in this deck. I didn't realize that you could tap and sack that dude for mana for your Convoke spells. I wonder if you're really allowed to do that. So this is why I didn't save my Bolt, because I figured they wouldn't be like putting this on the Pit Skulk anyway. So I'm gonna block the Pit Skulk with my Living Totem, and they can use their Pump Spell if they want. Like, that's perfectly fine with me. Living Totem is not like a valuable part of my plan. It's just a 2/3. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, because now they're going to Hunger the Hell Pack this guy. Hopefully it's only 1 time and not 2. But if I just let that guy through every time, it's like it's almost the same as this Hunger they're about to play. At least that I assume they're about to play. The only issue is now I can't really attack with these guys at all. At least not for free. So definitely need a Dino Charge, or even just a Might of the Masses to like kill whatever this guy is blocking. So I'm on a 3-turn clock from this guy. Do I attack here or not? So if I attack with everything, they get to kill my 3/3 and eat a 1/1. They only take 4 damage. That seems bad. I think I'm going to wait 1 more turn. A lot of Stompy decks have gone away from these Ledgewalkers, and unfortunately our opponent is playing it, so not a lot we can do about it. So next turn I'll have a lot better attacks. So it's just going to be this. Basically, I'm hoping they don't have double pump spells that they can kill me next turn with this guy. Looks like they don't have it now. My opponent's draw has been very good. Like, no pump spells when they didn't need them. Exactly 2 lands. Maybe they have 3 lands. If they don't play anything here, I'm going to assume they have 3 lands. Yeah. So they must have 1 more land in hand. Alrighty. So if I attack with everything though, okay, I'm not dead now to just 1 pump spell if I attack with everything, so I'm going to. Obviously I'm going to leave the plant back. I think a Dynacharge would probably still be lethal next turn anyway, so I don't mind this attack. So they're gonna eat our 3/3, trade, probably block another 1/1, just eat a 1/1 with the Burning Tree Emissary. That's interesting. Maybe they're scared of a Might of the Masses, but they're not scared of Dynacharge. Well, they're dead to Dynacharge no matter what. So maybe they're just not gonna block with this Ledgewalker because they like can't win if I kill it. That might be smart. Who knows? Doing the trade there. This is a very interesting block. Huh. Doesn't even kill my living totem. That did make my opponent survive Dynacharge, so maybe that was their plan. But like they're still dead to Dynacharge next turn. So maybe they have a pump spell right now. So I can get through a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage next turn. So I'm still just gonna die. Just pretty brutal. Although if I draw a Bolt and they don't have a blocker, then I can still win. Maybe I should have been doing some chump attacks earlier, assuming my opponent wouldn't be willing to block with this. Because that's probably going to cost me this game. No attacks? What is my opponent doing? That's insane. How are they going to kill me? I didn't have lethal, did I? 5, 6, 7, 13. Well, I don't know. Kind of seems like my opponent's just giving me this game. I'm not going to play my mountain. I don't know. Maybe they have a groundswell. Yeah, if this was your play, I mean, you should have blocked last turn. All right. So I'm still dead to like groundswell plus vines. There'd just be no justice if my opponent kills me this turn. After not attacking me last turn. Like they just had the game. Like I can't block this guy. Also, the insane thing is like creatures with reach can't block this because it's has this weird clause. So straight up, just like I can't bring in Spider Silk to block that. All right, so we got gifted a game there. I assume this is also what the Flame Slashes are for. We're bringing those in. Electricity is always like really mediocre against these decks. It's okay, but not amazing. And I don't think I have enough stuff that I want to take out, that I want to bring in these Electrickeries, but I do want these Flame Slashes, I think. What do I take out? All my cards are pretty good against them. Oh, maybe I want these Essence Wardens so I can't get raced. Yeah, okay, that's probably what I want. Maybe I don't need the Flame Slashes. Maybe that's just unnecessary. Let's bring these in. You know, maybe I don't need the Sprout Swarms. I'm gonna cut both Might of the Masses because they get blanked by, what's it called? They get blanked by Vines. Maybe one Sprout Swarm. Scatter's like kind of better. Let's do that. Ugh. It kills me to cut this Sprout Swarm. It's like my favorite card in the deck. I mean, maybe I'm just like grinding them out now that I brought in my Essence Wardens. Like maybe I don't need these Dyna Charges to get big around them. Even something though like playing Scatter the Seeds and blocking 3 of their guys and then Dyna Charging to like kill 3 guys is like a nice little 3-for-2. Oh man. Alright, Sprout Swarm. Just kind of expensive for this matchup. Been surprised at how bad Sprout Swarm has been most of the games. Like, no lands, have to mulligan. This hand is really bad. Holy smokes. What can I draw to make this hand good even? That's just another mulligan. I'm going to keep this and hope there's a land on top. Yep, perfect. This hand is super slow though. Alrighty. Gonna grab a green. Gonna play my Essence Warden. Gonna just have like ridiculously slow hand. I think I probably would have bolted this and it would have been bad. Looks like Electrickery would have been insane here though. Kill both these guys. So good. Oh man. What kind of... Opponent's got balls. I'll just put a little bit of fear in him. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Okay. So, this game's not going great so far, but still a lot of game left. I think I'm going to get my Essence Warden down before I play that Mog War Marshal. I'm going to take a little more damage here, but saving like a lot of, or I'm getting a lot of the extra life gain that maybe I wouldn't have necessarily gotten. So if I played Mog War Marshal and then I drew a green source, I would have been able to play Scatter next turn. My opponent's trying to figure out how to make 2 mana here. Figured it out. So probably top deck that this turn, otherwise I would have played that last turn. Very interesting that my opponent made the play they did last turn. If these were the cards, if they had any of these cards in their hand. But alright. Yep, I take it all. This is going to gain way more than 4 more life the rest of this game. Alright, now we're looking up. Alrighty. So we got a nice little free blocker in our Mog War Marshal here. Hopefully my opponents start drawing some lands. Looks like they did. So if they attack with all their stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and probably double block one of these things. It is an interesting decision though if I really want to, because like not sure I can even scatter next turn. Yeah, I can't scatter next turn unless I leave my goblin alive. It was a little risky to expose the River Boa there, like, and this is not going to work because my opponent already played a land, so I'm making a lot of mistakes. They probably should have just sacked their Eldrazi spawn to play this River Boa. Just to keep up the green. So it's like now if I have a bolt, I can just kill this. Imagine again, like Electrickery would be insane here. Thing is, it's just not often that good. Like if they don't draw Aquarian Rangers, then suddenly Electrickery is just not good. All right. Not interested in giving me the freebie block. I do have to decide here. So what I can do is have an untapped token afterwards, but I think I'm going to let it die because then I can play my Nettle Sentinel here and still scatter. Or if I draw another Essence Warden, then that would be really nice. All right, so we just got a Nettle Sentinel here. And I'll just pass. Okay, opponent. Do what you will. So I took out that Sprout Swarm, but this Sprout Swarm is probably going to take over this game, I assume. I can play another River Boa. Oh, interesting. Doesn't have Trample or anything, though. Alright, well, I'm going to take 5. See if they attack with other stuff, too. It's like the answer is yes. I don't really want to kill this Aquarian Ranger, but I might just have to. I'm getting pretty close to having lethal next turn. So I think I'm actually just going to take all of this. It's not that much damage. All right. And I'm so close here. If I had one more mana, I'd be able to use this Sprout Swarm again. All right. I do need to get to a 3rd mana to use this Dino Charge, so that's a little annoying. Let's go ahead and play this Burning Tree Emissary out. Okay, this is gonna be a tight game. I'm gonna gain quite a bit of life here. Okay, play this Nettle Sentinel. Although I don't have any attacks here, unfortunately. My opponent can just untap the River Boa and just like eat my Nettle Sentinel. Let's go ahead and cast this with buyback right now. I would like to always yes you as well. All right. Used my floating mana. Good to go. No attacks. So let's see. Dino Charge is getting very lethal. How many untapped creatures do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna be a couple tokens. I think I've got enough. Like if my opponent attacks with everything, I'll just probably block all the stuff that isn't the River Boa. Okay. Let's quick tap the stuff that I know I'm probably not blocking with. Definitely not blocking with my Essence Warden, so might as well do it this way. Okay, so I need to have like 8 attackers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's plenty, so... $16, so this is 5, 10. So if they have 2 big pump spells, they can kill me here. I don't really want that to happen. So I'm going to block their Burning Tree Emissary and then put a Saproling on this Aquarian Ranger. Maybe just block this Riverboa too. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright. I'll tap all that stuff. Make another sweet token. I assume if I draw Dynacharge, I'm going to just run away with the game anyway, so... I don't think I need to do anything different. Or not if I draw Dynacharge. If I draw, like, the land to play my Dynacharge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attackers. I can untap both of them if he untaps right now. Which he should. Definitely do. Yep. But I'm in no rush. I can gain 3 life and like make 3 1/1s every turn. It's another freebie. Freebie pile of life. Yep. Let's just pass the turn. Yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't want to attack because that's just fewer tokens that I can make. So play to land. So the only thing I have to worry about is if my opponent plays double Groundswell or triple Groundswell, and I'm not buying it. Not buying that my opponent has triple Groundswell. If they have it, they have it. Not the case. Pit Skulk is fine. Doesn't really do anything. I bet my opponent's like probably annoyed that I haven't drawn any lands, but like I'm also annoyed that I haven't drawn any lands. It's interesting that they leave a land in their hand instead of having an extra untapped one. Did I wonder if I lost my... I must have lost my auto yields at some point. This takes a little while to do. Shoot. Can't always yes it. Alright, let's F3. So I turned off my auto yields. We're getting really close to the point where I can just win even without casting my Dynacharge. So I'm going to always yes, and then I'll just do that one. Then I'll always yes. Oh, shoot. I messed it up. I'm trying to get my auto yields back on. I'm sorry. They get like all wonky because it won't let you always yes them. Okay. So I hit that. Always yes. Now always yield. Okay, so they should both be set to always yes, always yield. My War Marshal is dying. I could have gotten one more. I should have probably just used my Sprout Swarm there. That's one more body that I could have had with that trigger on the stack. Well, that's not great. Another Dynacharge. Not really what I'm in the market for, but I am making a lot of stuff every turn. Again, I don't believe them that they have double Groundswell, so not gonna worry about it. Epic Confrontation, huh? So I could kill that guy with the Dynacharge, which I might as well do, but I'm gonna make a bunch of these first. It's a little interesting. I would have maybe, I don't know, maybe killed the Essence Warden instead. All right. Making more of these. Sorry it's taking a little while. Man, man. I had a lot of turns here to draw another land. So I'm gonna be like pretty salty if I die here. But I really don't need double Dino Charge, so I am gonna put one of them on this Nettle Sentinel here. Now I have to decide if I want to be able to block stuff, and I think I'm okay with going down another blocker here. All right, so I could make one more, but I couldn't kill this Pit Skulk with my Dino Charge, so let's just do that. So also, if they have like a Groundswell, I kind of want to like know. All right, so traded there. I think we're probably getting to the point where I'm gonna have lethal even without casting this Dino Charge. So I've got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 creatures. So like probably one more turn. All right, that'll do it. I don't believe for 1 second my opponent's playing a fog. Let's attack with all 10 of those and like 2 more. That's probably enough. I left enough back that I could cast another Sprout Swarm to like gain 1 more life if I really need to. Well, unless they have exactly the card Fog, looks like we are going to go 5-0 here. Awesome. Got a sweet, sweet trophy with a sweet, sweet deck. Really cool deck. Thanks, Matra. I mean, you didn't like submit it to me or anything, but you did. I don't know if you built it, but you're the inspiration here. So if you see Matra hanging out on the Discord, definitely give him a shout out. So sweet. We didn't lose a game, did we? Just straight up wrecked it with the old 5-0, 10-0. Boom. So I punted like tons of times with this deck. This deck's powerful. We played against a wide variety of decks. We played against Affinity, Stompy, 2 different blue-black decks, so they might have both been Flicker. And then the Boggles deck really made pretty quick work of all of them. I couldn't believe we won that Boggles game. Just insane. So a really cool deck. Definitely try it out if you guys are, want to try out a sweet new deck. And it's like dirt cheap. Like, I don't know. It's got the Pyroblast and everything else is what, like a penny? I don't even know. Let me quick pull it up. So yeah, the deck is, if you don't have the Pyroblast, it's probably going to cost you like 2 tickets to build this deck. So really cool. What is expensive in here? Oh, the Spider Silk Armors, I guess. Oh, Nettle Sentinel's getting insanely expensive. All right, I guess it's not that cheap. But if you already have just kind of some regular staples, like if you've just got Nettle Sentinels and you don't really need the Pyroblast. I mean, they're good, but honestly, they weren't that amazing for me or anything. If you just have those, you can really just make this deck pretty easily out of stuff that's basically free. So, and the Ash Barons is whatever. There's only 2 of them. And like I played it a bunch of times. I didn't even use it for the colors. So really cool. So thank you guys all for watching. I will see you guys next time. If you have any suggestions for decks, I know there's a couple of you that have been suggesting decks, and that's really awesome. I'm going to try to get to all of them. I'm going to try to go through just, I'm going to play all the ones that look like really sweet to me first, and then if I start really running out of ideas, then I'll get to some of the ones that I don't think are as sweet. But I know there was one that got suggested from like Rags to Riches, so I gotta look at that one. Or not Rags to Riches, maybe the Italian one. Maybe it was Rags to Riches. I don't remember. Some paper tournament, and obviously the paper metagame's a little different, and the decks are a little different, but still you can get a lot from those paper decks. All right, that is it. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe down below if you want to see more content like this. Hit that bell icon. It'll send you an alert. And follow me on Twitter if you want to be alerted anytime I go live on stream or anytime I put up new videos. See you guys next time.